Hello and welcome to HTML tutorials. Today we are going to discuss about the HTML meta tags. HTML lets you to specify metadata, additional important information about a document in a variety of ways. The meta elements can be used to include name, value pairs, describing properties of HTML documents such as author, expiry date, and a list of keywords, documents, author, etc. So many things. The meta tag is used to provide such additional information. This tag is an empty element and so does not have a closing tag, but it carries information within its attributes. You can include one or more meta tag in your document based on what information you want to keep in your document, but in general meta tags do not impact physical appearance of the document. So from appearance point of view, it does not matter if you include them or not. Let's have a look at the example. Here we're mentioning a meta name. It's a basically this tag belongs to the header related tag. So this is a header related tag. It's a meta. We are mentioning meta. Name is a keyword. Content is HTML. Meta tags metadata. So we have the example here. We are going to try this uh, to render in a web browser, but it will not make any difference. As I told you before, this will not affect uh, the output of a HTML page, but this particular part will help the search engine to find the specific content for a user who is looking for something, and if that particular part is in your website, so search engine will redirect that user to your website. So that's why we use meta tags. So let us try to execute this code. You can see the code here. It is a header related tag. So meta tag example, and I put this tag here, and body is hello HTML, and I'm saving this, and I'm going to run this, and you see hello HTML, nothing else, because nothing from the head tag is going to display in the web browser. You only get the display, the content which is in the container body. Let's talk about the meta tag document description. So you can see a code here that is starting with HTML and ending with HTML at the head, and meta tag belongs to the head tag. So we gave a name here, that is name, and we gave a value, it's a description. The content is learning about a meta tags. That's it. It's may not essential to write the metadata for every program, but we write this metadata to help the search engines to find you. By reading this description and the content and all the information given in the meta tag, the search engine will come here and redirect the user to you, and you can provide some information from the meta tags, the document revision date. So here the name is revised and content is HTML tutorial, and it's 25/10/2006. I just the current date I'm putting here. So this is some kind of information that we provide in by meta tags in HTML file. And for document refreshing, okay, Yes. So this is an interesting tag. Here in this particular part, the particular web page will refresh automatically after the duration that we mentioned here. Here it mentioned that's 5. So in 5 seconds, this page will refresh. So when you are updating some live information, like if you want to update a dollar value, or if you want to if you are updating a live scores of a football score, or anything, so the browser should automatically reload. If you want to show the time, what if you want to show the time including seconds? So the browser should refresh in every second. So we use this meta tag of refresh to reload the web page by the given time. Let us try this program now. Have a look at this code, how to write this. So as I told you before, the meta tags are header tags. So we are going to write this code in the head part, not in the body part. So here we are saying like meta http hyphen equiv is equal to refresh and content is 5 seconds. So the target is to reload this web page for every 5 seconds. Let us save this and run this in Chrome. So see, wait for 5 seconds. 1, 2, yeah. You can see that here that it's reloading every 5 seconds. You can see it's blinking. Yes. Yes. So every 5 seconds. What if you change it to 2 seconds? Save it. You can see that it's reloading every 2 seconds. Because we don't have something to update here, so it's not showing like it's nothing is updating here in this page, but you can clearly see the difference. So we use this particular meta tag to refresh the browser again and again as per our criteria, as per our required time. The next meta tag is page redirection. So have a look at this the code part here. So we'll try this, then you will understand it better. Have a look at this code. We wrote the meta tag here that says like refresh after 5 seconds, and we gave an URL here. After 5 seconds, take this to google.co.in. But before that 5 seconds, it's going to display this paragraph here. When you load the page, it says hello HTML5. After 5 seconds, when it refreshes, it should go to google.co.in. Let us try this. See, okay, hello HTML 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. We'll reload this. If you go back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Google. That's right. So if you want to redirect one page after particular time, like then you use this, like this meta tag. Meta http eq refresh after 5 seconds, content is equal to 5, and URL is equal to, that is the URL that you want to put here, just put there. Just use google.co.in there. And the next meta tag is setting cookies. Cookies are data stored in a small text files on your computer, and it exchanged between web browser and web server to keep track of various information based on your web application needs. We can use meta tag to store cookies on client side, and later this information can be used by the web server to track a site visitor. Let us have a look at the cookies example. So here, this is a code. So we are going to try this. If we try this code, it will not make any difference because this meta code is about a cookies that gonna expire Tuesday because we gave the date. So this session will stay until the date given here, and cookies is actually it's a very different topic. It is far away from the basic HTML because it is a huge topic. You can learn more about the cookies in my cookie session. Currently, you can ignore this topic because my responsibility is to introduce you those words related to the HTML. That's why I'm discussing this particular part. But to understand the cookies concept, it will take a lot of time. So I suggest you to skip this until you reach the cookie session, then you will understand it better. So if you try this in the browser display, it will not make any difference because cookies are expired. I mean, based on the date that we're given here, and it's a completely different topic. So currently we are skipping this particular part, and the next tag is setting author name. How do we set the author name? Like this. So this meta tag is name, keywords, content, HTML, meta tags and metadata, meta name, description, learning about meta tags, and author name, content, Tim Berners-Lee. You can execute this code and it's not going to show up on the web browser because it's a meta tag, so it will stay behind, so it will help the search engine to find you, but it's not going to display. I'm showing this example so that you know how to write, you will understand how to write the code. And when you see the code, it will be easier for you to understand the difference between the different tags. But when you execute this code with this meta tags or without this meta tags, it will not make any difference. So our next meta tag is specifying character set. What is a character set? So here we gave the character set. Char set is UTF-8. By default, web servers and web browsers use ISO 88591 Latin 1 encoding to process the web pages. So following is the example to set UTF-8 encoding. So because we are using char set UTF-8, so that belongs to the Latin 1 version. So we are using UTF-8 as a char set as we are dealing with English here. What if we are dealing with Chinese char set? So we are going to use big 5. Instead of UTF-8, we use BIG. There is no hyphen here. BIG 5 for the Chinese web page. So this is all about meta tags. Thanks for today. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I'll see you in the next session. Until then, bye bye.